Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig and this is some of my stuff. Today we're taking a look at the brand new NECA Gargoyles Goliath action figure. Very, very excited for this brand new line from NECA. And here is the first figure from it, Goliath. Obviously Gargoyles was a show I enjoyed as a kid. Honestly, I don't remember too much about it other than, you know, like the intro, and the characters were all the boroughs in New York, which was cool. But it was a darker show. I remember always liking it, but I haven't seen it since I was, I don't know, whenever it was on the Disney Channel way back in the day. So it's been a very long time. But it's really cool that NECA is bringing them back. So I'm probably gonna have to go on Disney Plus and give it a watch. So anyway, like I said, the first tier of the line, we have our boy Goliath. Here's the packaging. We got a nice artwork of Goliath there. Pictures of the figure there on the side. Picture on this side. My box is a little beat up, but that is okay. On the top, some stuff on the bottom. I always like how NECA has the people involved, which is cool. Then on the back, again, more pictures of the figure, some of the stuff you're going to get with them, and a little bit of a bio right there. Then, as with all the NECA Ultimates, they have the flap that opens up to reveal a nice picture here, and a figure very nicely revealed there as well. But who cares about the box, because it is time to pop this sucker open. Okie dokie, so here's our boy Goliath, but before we talk about him, we got to talk about the accessories we get with him. First off, we get this alternate head where he's, you know, snarling. He's got his eyes completely whited out, and that looks really, really good. I think they did a great job. I don't know if it's supposed to be like one eye, kind of like maybe he's doing like a rock type thing, because it looks like this eye is a little bit larger than this eye. I don't know if maybe it's a paint thing. It's possible this one just didn't get painted perfectly. It still looks really good. I mean, it's just very, very minor. Like maybe could use a little bit more white on this side. Teeth look good. The tongue's painted in there. Looks really nice. And he's got this classic, like, weird hair mullet thing going on. I don't really know what his hairstyle was, but it's very silly looking when it's, like, not on him. I don't know. Even when it's on him, it's kind of looks silly to be, you know, when you, like, it's funny. Anyway, so that looks good. Then we get this book. This looks really, really cool. All the different writing in there. I am not familiar with this at all. I don't remember. Maybe he's learning how to write? Is that what this is? Because that looks like he's saying... Those look like English words, I think. Kind of. He might be learning how to write, actually. I don't know if that's true. If not, I'm completely wrong, and I don't know. And I apologize, because I don't remember anything about the show, honestly. All I remember is that I liked it when I was a kid. It was cool. This looks gorgeous, though. They just, like, look at the tattered detail on here. All this is really cool. Then we get this chili pepper, I guess, or yeah, this is really cool. I don't know. Again, I'm not familiar with why he comes with a chili pepper. I know NECA is really likes to put, like, deep cuts in these figures, and especially with, like, the Ninja Turtle line. You'll get like one accessory from that was in like one episode of Ninja Turtles, which is really cool. Like the towels with Krang. So I imagine that there was an episode with a chili pepper, and I don't remember. So, and I apologize. Then you get 3 alternate hands. You got 2 fists. Those look great. And then one, I guess this is like the grabbing hand. I don't know. I guess you can, this is for the book or for... Maybe for the chili pepper, you could put... Yeah, look at that. It fits between the fingers. So you could put the chili pepper, make him eat a chili pepper, I guess. If you wanted. Then you get his tail. So his tail is very flat, but it is a bendy plastic, so a bendy wire. So it's great. I love bendy wire tails. But yeah, you got the little holes on there. That's the only problem with the bendy. But, you know, definitely worth having a bendy wire tail, because then you just get much more options with it, and that's great. So really, really cool. Then last off, which I couldn't really fit on the camera or initially, are the wings. So you have these two massive, absolutely massive wings. I'm just gonna look at this one for now. And these are sculpted absolutely beautifully. There's like the veins running through here look gorgeous, and the different paints. They used a couple different colors to make that blacks, and it's just like kind of shiny, glossy looking. And those look really, really cool. They did a great job. These are unfortunately are just massive, absolutely massive wings. The wings. In fact, let's see how long these wings are. Let's see. The wings alone. About 10.5 inches to the end there. That's pretty crazy. Just for one wing, that's 10.5 inches, which is absolutely nuts. So, figure double that, and you get your wingspan a little bit more, maybe about 20-something inches in length. That's crazy. But these look really cool, and of course you get two of them. So you got a couple of those guys. Now, my biggest problem with this figure is going to be the wings, just for shelf space reasons. I don't really know how I'm going to display him on the shelf with these massive wings, but they are going to be including folded wings they announced with, I believe, Bronx, who's coming out, the dog, and which is, the dog Gargoyle. And that's great that they're coming out with those folded wings, because it really is going to make this figure that much easier to display. Anyway, now let's talk about the figure himself. Alrighty, so here's our boy Goliath, and he looks awesome. Just for the sake of the review, I'm not going to put the wings on, just because it's going to be too hard to really pose them. But you can see the wings just go right in the back there. There's holes meant exactly for them. And obviously you're going to be able to get some articulation from those wings too. So just to talk about it, we'll talk about it real quick right now. They're just going to be able to, obviously they're going to be able to go up and down like this, and in and out as well, with that little hinge. So you have some wing movement. But before we talk about that kind of stuff, we have to talk about the rest of the figure. So overall, he's gorgeous. I think they did such a good job. I love the color. He's that like purpley shading, but he's totally shaded throughout with the dark purples, light purples, whites. It's just really, really pretty looking. Also in the back, of course, you have a hole there for his tail, and I'm just going to leave that out again just to make it easier to see everything else. But it's just really, really well painted. NECA always does such a good job. Nails in that dark purple, really good. I love the tattered cloth. The gold in the middle looks incredible. It's really, really clean here. His eyes and his face, again, look really clean. I love the around his eyes, that dark purples again. On his lips. His hair, too, even has like a little bit of shading. You can actually see some blue in here. So it's not just straight black. There's some blues in there, which are really, really nice as well. And so they did just a great job. Muscle tone is fantastic. I love, he's got the spikes on his shoulders, or on his elbows. He's got his feet look incredible with the little hooks. Actually, I don't know if they're supposed to. Maybe mine got possibly a little crushed to the package or something like that, but that's okay. No big deal. Anyway, I think it's time we move on to his articulation. For his head, he does look down a little bit. He does look up a teeny tad. Unfortunately, you don't get too much up and down because of the way the hair is and the way the neck is, but you do get a little bit of motion. He does tilt side to side, and of course, he goes all the way around as well. Shoulders do go up a little bit below 90 degrees. They do kind of want to go all the way around, but the muscles kind of stop it, so you're really only going to... Oh, there we go. It was just tight. Come on. Yeah, the muscles really don't allow it to go all the way around because you can see things are kind of being blocked, but... So... Oh, God. There we go. Okay. So, no problem there. He's got the upper bicep cut. He has a nice double-jointed elbows there, which are actually pretty solid, especially for a guy with big, beefy arms like him. His wrists go in and out and all the way around. Still don't know why companies are still using this kind of joint. I feel like McFarlane is actually the one that's doing it right with the wrist joints. Then at the waist, you get the upper waist movement. You can see just at the top, goes forward, back, side, a little bit of side to side, not too much. Then you have the lower waist joint there too, so that moves as well. And then the two of them combined get you that bit of ab crunch, not too much ab crunch, but a little bit. And it also goes back a little bit as well. When you go forward, you can really see though that opening there in the back. Then at the legs, he goes out about that far. And because of his thick thighs, he does kind of go to the side though a little bit. Then look at that. Look how great this is. They utilize the fact that he has a loincloth. They didn't bother sculpting in a butt. And his legs can go straight back. Like the Mythic Legions, which is honestly the way to go when you have something like that. Goliath does an incredible split. Goes almost fully all the way out there, which is really, really good. He spins at the, he doesn't have an upper thigh cut, but he does spin at the top of the thigh. He has a single jointed knee, which is not so bad. He bends at this ankle joint, that goes forward. It goes backwards, and there is pivot as well. And then he bends a little bit at this toe joint as well. I just want to say, though, overall, NECA has really been getting their act together with QC. This figure was not too difficult to move. I did not have to do any hair drying or hot water or anything with him. They've definitely improved recently, and it really shows, because like between this and some of the Turtles figures, I haven't even had to be bothered with the the old hair dryer. So I just want to give my props to NECA. Great job. So Goliath is quite the tall boy, standing over 8 inches tall, just a tidbit over 8. Here he is next to the McFarlane Geralt. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Ultra Instinct Goku. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Gibbon. Alrighty, so overall, I love this figure. He's awesome. He's absolutely gorgeous. Everything about him is like near perfect. Except for the wings. He's just gigantic. They're just so big. I mean, they're accurate. They are absolutely it looks super cool, but like it's just so big. Look how long these wings are. It's just insane. Once he's all together, I mean, their articulation's great. Sculpt is beautiful. This is definitely one of the premier NECA lines. I'm also really happy to start seeing NECA branching out into stuff that's not Alien and Predator. I mean, they've obviously been doing Turtles now for a long time, but like, I feel like I had no NECA to buy aside from Turtles, and it was like, because I always liked the figures, but I was just like, I don't need an Alien, I don't need a Predator. But this is it. This is the big line. I know people are hyped on it. I know I'm very excited to start getting them. I gotta rewatch the show, man. I gotta do that, because he's just super cool. I really can't wait to get Bronx, because I just want smaller wings, because I don't know where the heck he's going to go. I mean, maybe I hang him from the ceiling. Anyway, if you like this review, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my Instagram. It's at Craig Stuff. Come back every Friday at noon for brand new videos. I will see you guys next time. Later.